Hello, welcome to another edition of Free Time Builds. Well, it snowed for first time this year, so it kind of gave me some inspiration. It snowed, so can you build a snowman? Let's find out. We're going to use some extra leftover pieces. We have a nice piece here for the base, and we have a nice piece right here, which will work good. Now, how is this a snowman? Well, we're going to take this, and we're going to draw a hat, and we're going to draw some other parts, and we're going to paint it and decorate it, and you'll see, and then it will be a snowman. I have one of these upstairs in my house right now, and I have another one I had at work, and they liked it so much that somebody took it home. They liked it so much. I was like, all right, yeah, if you really like it and dig it, you can take it. So this is going to be our base. We'll just cut that off to clean that up so it's nice and there. So we'll take that to the miter saw and chop it nice and even. So what we're going to do here, snowman needs a hat. So we're going to take our square, come down a little, and pretty much gauge your hat size here. I think it needs more. You can always make it more. And maybe a little further down. There we go. Now with the hat, what I did for the other one is I had I kind of had a V on each, and then I cut. So I had it here, kind of came to a point. You can do that too, or you can just keep it a flat hat. It's up to you. The other thing I did is I kind of notched in the middle here, a little bit here, a little bit there. And the same thing on the other side. We'll do is we'll cross through the top of that, the bottom of that, in the middle. So we can recreate that on the other side, and it's even. We have our middle and our top. So we have this and this. So you can cut these out too if you want to round them even. And then what I did was I put some rope and a bell to hang here. You might want to move this further down because when you think of your facing, you can make later lines, you can use marking tools. I mean, I'm going to sand all this and I'm going to put through the planer too to clean it up. I also use the other side too. I'll definitely run both of these through the planer. But yeah, maybe put these a little lower here and here, here and here. That will give me room for the face. Of course, you can have your little snowman buttons here. You can have your eyes, your nose, your mouth, and there you go. You can start to see it taking shape. Very crude, but you just want to figure it out, especially if you're going to cut the middle section out. So, and the base, like I said, we'll put it through the planer, and then we'll take it to the miter saw and cut this part out here where it's chewed up in the corner. Like I said, this is going to be a scrap wood build. So we'll set up the planer and we'll get these going. And if you don't have a planer, you can just sand these, or if you have side 4 square wood, that's good too. So kind of like I said in the last build, I work as a point system, and I saved up my points for a while and was able to get this because it is a hobby. So I can't justify just paying for that whole thing out of pocket. So I was very lucky to have the points to do it. One thing also too, if you're gonna put stuff through your planer or anything like that, or sand it, or put it on a saw, always check it over, because as we see right here, there's a staple in it, and that will really cause some headaches going through something like that. So always make sure you check your wood. Some people have a a metal detector. I don't, but maybe that's something I'll look into. I just try to really look it over really good and hope for the best. So we'll get this cleaned up, and we'll get it cut down, and we'll get it going. All right, let's get started. All right, here we're back about 2 minutes worth of planing. I have nice, rough, nice and smooth. Put each side through twice. The bottom piece, this is a new one. It kind of, like I said, had a crack in it when I put it through the planer there. It split pretty bad, so there went that. Now looking at my board, I'm going to plan which side is up and which is down. This I see there's some like I said, this scrapbook. So see, there's some pieces out of here. So this will be the top part. Unless I want to do it this way, then it'll be hidden, which I could do that too. This is more side, so I think I'll keep this. So we'll go ahead and we'll start marking it out in here. That can be our hat. I'm gonna start doing our face. Maybe we'll make our hat a little more. There we go. That'll be our hat. So we'll put some tape here. We'll paint this part black. We'll paint this whole part white. Then we'll do our cutouts and we'll design everything. Obviously, we'll have our hat. We'll have our face to probably about here. Then we'll have the cutouts of the corners here. And we'll have our little jingle bell holding down. And we'll have 1, 2, 3 buttons. This will be our base. This will just sand on the bench sander and smooth this up so we get a nice glue up on this. And we'll do all the edges and clean this up too, and this will all just be black. So we'll put some stuff down and we'll start painting this black. So let's. In this part, you will see me tape off with blue painters, tape the top hat from the bottom part. This will give you a nice, clear, sharp edge of distinction for your snowman. And then I will just paint all the sides except for the back black. And then I will go on and paint the base in the same matching black. After that, I will start to paint the white. And then I will let it dry. I will remove the piece of blue tape, and then I will walk the line up. Let's move on to the face of the snowman. I have a bunch of stencils I bought for Halloween. Kind of mix and matching pieces to make the parts of the face I want. I've had some nice circles for the eyes. Now I'm using this nice rectangle piece here for the nose, so I get a nice crisp line and I know it's centered. You can, of course, use whatever you have. If you want to trace the cap of something to make circles for your eyes and then fill it in, or if you just want to have them not perfect for more rustic looking, that's good too. Or even more like a squarish for like pieces of coal for the eyes. That's always nice too. Now onto the face, I'm just going to use some nice black paint. You can of course use whatever color you want. I'm just going to put a nice smile with some edges on the side. Again, I freehand it. I didn't really find any kind of stencil I liked, so here we go, freehanding it. Now we're just going to take a nice circular brush and make 3 dots down the middle for his buttons. Now I'm going to take my square out and use it to cut and line up the notches for the side. Now to finish, you can take some ribbon or whatever you want to do. I like to wrap it around the hat and around the waist to help break up some of the white torso, and then we'll be all done.